This is part 6 of The Monster I Married. This will be the last video that I post for today. And it'll be a little bit shorter. So I find out that I'm not going to be so vague going forward. You will know all of the particulars. Just right now, I have a lot of irons in the fire, and there are certain things that I cannot say. So I find out that he has done the most despicable thing that he could possibly do, which is obtain a mortgage by pretending to be essentially a low-income single dad. Yeah. And then who benefits from that? Not only him, but girlfriend and her children, right? So my immediate reaction, obviously, is just overwhelming rage that you would dare. And then I start thinking back, and I'm like, you have bent over backwards to keep me from finding out about this home. Now, if you want to play devil's advocate, because I'm sure people who know him will try that. Let's say maybe he intended for the kids to spend some time over there, right? 50% of the time. If that were the case, why would he say he was moving to Washington after he had already attained the home? Why would he say he was moving to Washington? That he couldn't find a place to live in Oregon. Why did he not ask my permission to use their information? Why did he have neither my knowledge nor my consent or that of the boys? How many times has he invited them over to this house? 0. How many times has he tried to see them in the past 6 months? 0. Not for 1 second did he think that they were going to be spending time over there. Or regardless, however you look at it, obtaining that home by pretending he's a low-income single parent, right? It's fraud. So I start bouncing around. I talk to this person and then this person and this person, because the charity versus who he got the mortgage from, like this company works with the charity that he applied for, right? So I'm bouncing around because what I want to know at the start is if my name is tied to this, right? I want to know if my name is tied. It isn't. Theirs is. So I'm working my way up. Who do I speak to about this specifically? Again, a lot of irons in the fire. So there are things that I cannot say. So I will end it right here. This part, anyway. There are, moving forward, I will be basically going to war with this man over what he has done. There is nothing remarkable about a small, insecure, loser man cheating on his wife. There's nothing remarkable about that. It happens all the time. But in my quest to find out what was really going on behind the scenes, I never, ever for 1 second had a clue who this person was or what they were capable. There were things that I thought fundamentally were just true about this man. No matter what happened, these handful of things would be, lines he, wouldn't cross or whatever. I've learned a lot about reactive abuse in this last year. The one thing that I did for myself that I stayed committed to, and shout out to my therapist, is to go to therapy. I've had several emergency sessions just trying to understand. The biggest takeaway from this has been you don't understand the behavior because you would never do it. I spent months trying to figure out how and why, and I don't understand it because I'm not a garbage human being. Because I would never do this to someone that I cared about. I would do this to someone I didn't care about. But I would never do this to someone who was the love of my life. I would never do this to kids, children. And then for you to then immediately jump into another situation where you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to raise these kids, right? I'm going to be a part of their lives, and I'm going to live in a home that I wouldn't even have. I would not even have if it wasn't for this one over here. I'm going to come steal the plates off of your car. I'm going to put you in all of these situations where you fall flat on your face because I want to punish you. I want to punish you for having the audacity to tell your mother, your cousins, your friends about what I've done to you and the things that you found out about who I really am. So, husband, moving forward, I will make sure that this gets as much traction as it possibly can over every social media platform. And I will make sure that from the day that I met you until this day, every single despicable thing that you have ever done will be on the internet forever. And then the cherry on top will be when I blast your face. You came for my children. You thought you were going to commit fraud using my kids. You will not get away with it.